Hey, it's me. I want to come back to something we touched on last time. These deep energy patterns that show up in everything, right down to the smallest thing you can imagine. It helps if we look at it simply. Every little piece of life is full of these moving, winding patterns that build up, gather energy, and then hit a kind of turning point. That's what brings something into being, even something as ordinary as getting out of a chair. Each step along the way, every decision, every movement, these are all like their own little creative moments, connected, forming bigger patterns that link up with even bigger ones. So if I decide to get up, cross the room, and go out the door, there's probably a reason for it, right? That reason sits at the center of the whole plan. And every step is its own plan, too. Even if I walk without thinking, my body and mind are working together. Each muscle movement is an act of will, a small intention. And all of these pieces come together, creating something larger. Even the whole walk, or the project of building a house, or any bigger plan, those are only pieces inside something even larger. The same process repeats on and on. It keeps building, falling apart, then coming together again, always with purpose, even if I can't always see the full shape. This isn't easy to picture with the mind, but when you really pause to consider it, there's something comforting knowing that even the smallest act is part of this long chain of creation. You can see it in everything from how a person moves across a room to how a planet is formed. Every step, every breath, every thought is connected. Nothing exists all by itself. Even the tiniest particle of air holds a whole world of intention and meaning. There's no piece of reality that's empty or disconnected, even when it feels that way. If you can get a sense of this, you can start to catch a glimpse of a deeper intelligence at work. The big picture, the one none of us can fully grasp, is built from all these tiny moments, always weaving together. There's a problem that keeps popping up for most of us. The smaller a moment feels, the easier it is to forget it belongs to something bigger. I know I've gotten lost in my own fragments, taking one experience as if it were the whole story, feeling separate from everything else. That sense of separation shows up as pain, sometimes as the feeling that nothing matters. I think time itself plays into this. Like when I see life as just a series of disconnected moments, everything feels divided. I lose the sense of the whole. What's wild is that time, as we know it, is really just a way of seeing reality in pieces. We stack up these moments one after another, always thinking about what's next or what just happened. It's rare to touch the kind of awareness where the whole thing comes into focus, where the past and future drop away, and all that's left is right now. That's what people mean by being present. Most of us just get flashes of that. When it happens, though, even for a second, it's like touching something endless. Being in that place, fully here, fully now, brings a feeling of ease. No fear, no contraction, just a sense that everything is okay. This isn't some passive state where nothing happens. Life keeps moving, keeps pulsing. The trick is the movement is natural and not driven by anxiety. The body can tense, but it's not defensive. It's just preparing for the next thing, then letting go. There's a rhythm to it. In that rhythm, life feels good. It's what everyone is looking for, really, whether they know it or not. We don't always know how to get there, though. Most people, including myself, try shortcuts. We chase after things that give us a taste of bliss. Food, sex, achievement, sometimes drug or alcohol. Even meditation can be used this way if we're doing it mechanically as an escape. None of these shortcuts really work. They might bring relief for a moment, but it doesn't last. If you haven't faced what you're running from inside, any kind of high you get is fleeting, and the fall is generally worse. What actually works is the slow way, the honest way, turning toward what hurts, what feels raw, what you'd rather not see, going through the pain instead of around it. The only way to that deeper peace is to feel what's true, to notice how much of the past you're dragging into the present, or how much you're living in the dreams of the future. I've noticed that most of my struggles have come from not wanting to feel something, or not wanting to let go of a story about who I am or what I deserve. It's easy to avoid this work. We use all kinds of tricks. Sometimes when we're hurt or angry with someone else, someone close to us generally, we don't want to admit it. So we bottle it up, then let it out somewhere safer, maybe on a person who feels less threatening. And that's what's called displacement. Or we project, getting upset at someone for a trait we don't want to see in ourselves. Or we just deny the whole thing exists. All of these tricks, be it displacement, projection, or denial, are ways to avoid the discomfort of being present with what is. Every time we do this, we feel more scattered, more cut off from the flow. The surprising thing is, just seeing what you're doing, just being honest about it, brings relief. The second you stop and admit, yeah, I'm displacing my anger, or I'm projecting here, the tension starts to ease. It's not about getting it perfect or making it go away overnight. It's about coming back to this moment over and over, even when it feels messy. I don't think anyone really escapes this struggle. The urge to avoid pain, to find a shortcut to joy, is strong in all of us. The real thing, the lasting sense of being alive and connected, comes from staying with what's real, facing the pain, letting go of the old stories, and dropping the defenses, even for a breath. That's where the now point lives. And every time you touch it, you touch that now point, even for a second, something in you remembers what is possible. That's the heart of it. I'm still learning this every day. Love you. Connect soon.